Being down on 16 health. There's a good flashbang. Lucky, oh, he is in trouble, and he's never going to be able to make it out. You could tell he knew that was bad. dupreeh trying to bring it back. Good headshot. Magisk, even low on health. He's going to be able to pick up the kill on one of them at least, but dupreeh will drop Forrester, and that leaves it, I don't know, Lackey and Nickelback on their own, trying to drag it back. They actually do incredible work bringing down Magisk and dupreeh, and we're back into a 2-on-2. So they do. Oh, that is just a decoy. Thought for a second it was going to be something more. Glaive sneaking closer. Sip trying to join in. Lackey going to be picking up the 1 kill on Glaive, but Sip is here trying to clutch it in the major. Oh, he's out of bullets. Knife on the other side, but Nickelback, he's got it wrong. He's going to have to try and reload. Sip is back for revenge, and he's going to take him down. Runs for the defuse, and he should have enough time for it as well. Oh, no. Oh, no.
So, screwing up grenades that you should know the lineup for 100%.
Oh,
questionable.
That otherwise could have been a really dangerous 1-2 punch there if Lucky gets some damage and then dupreeh gets put into play afterwards. But Forrester, that was a very, very good spray that came through. Glaive goes down next, leaving Sip, well, just Magisk now going down. So he's on his own out here. Nickelback will take him, and we've got a third round on the board for Entropiq in spite of losing. I otherwise really like that. That smoke that they put up on the T side on the catwalk can mean anything. It could be for an A push, it could be to drop down to the CT spawn, or in this case, it could be just to look for information in the middle, which they lost a player to. Lucky with a kill on Nickelback. It's not bad. Crad will be taken down dupreeh in return, and we're in a 2-on-4 with Crad and Ilian. Well, they're going to get completely found out here. So, I would say a bit more of a slower round. I actually wish they would have committed to that mid push with the fake. Obviously, we could see that maybe would have worked out, although I still am pretty impressed that Glaive could see anything through that.
Yeah, that's like the barest margin, the smallest of gaps, and Glaive is able to take advantage of it. And that's just nightmare fuel for Entropiq because you don't know if he's boosted up. You don't know how much he sees.
It's pretty easy right now if you're on the T side.
This is going to be key. And Lucky doesn't miss the shot. Brilliant work, but we will get that smoke wall down. They realize now that they need to push up onto the bomb site itself, and that Molotov impeccably timed. It's drawing everything out here for Entropiq. They need to move, but these nades are buying so much time for the defense.
Forrester with a good kill on Sip. Nice nade. There we go. The utility damage coming back in for the Astralis side. Still 40 seconds, though, on the clock, so don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here. If you're on the Entropiq side, you need to take a deep breath and just use that timer to your advantage and make sure you don't suddenly start planting and get, you know, boosted on or jumped on. Nice Molotov there. Is he going to be able to follow it up? Lucky, he's thinking about it, trying to bait out the shot, and the Molotov's not burning him. There's 1 kill. Magisk with the return, but Forrester is there. And maybe you don't want that. Like you said, coming back to it. Lucky here, close with the deagle. Missed the timing just a bit, and he's on his own. There's no one there to return that kill. Glaive, easy find. 1 click on Forrester. And that actually locks them into the map now. They have to go for this. They can't really backtrack across the map. So Astralis have a bit of at least an informational advantage in this play. They don't have the weapons quite, but Glaive is stolen that AK-47, and he's just running through T-spawn, trying to get here ASAP. Lackey with 2 great kills. That kills the flank for Glaive so much. He needed his teammates to be alive for that AK to have any say. He should stop running. There's no point in going for this. Save the AK and let him have this round.
He wants to give Lackey the ace.
Don't do it.
He wants to give Lackey the ace? Lackey's got a chance?
You might be right. Why is he doing this? I don't feel like this is even close to worth it. A shot from Glaive? But yeah, he's going to walk into Crad with that AWP. So, fair enough line here. It looks like they're having a bit of a free ride right now, but I don't think it feels that way at all if you're on the T side. Magisk in the corner, no one's checked it. It's not going to be a multi-spray down, but there is a team kill in the middle of that. Lackey taking down Forrester and Glaive to follow it up. I guess that technically counts as a multi-kill. 2 versus 3 now. Lackey and Ilian left alive here and trying to see if they can recover it. But dupreeh, that is a critical kill to take down Lackey. They finally bring him down, and it's going to be a second round for Astralis finally. Astralis probably go from 3 to 5 rounds just based on the T-side economy here. So they really need to put this one together. The flashes are really good. Forrester's down to the... Oh, God. They're so deep in. They get with the round right now. 3 kills unreturned from Astralis. Glaive on his own, fighting for his life out here. And he's doing such a fantastic job. 3 kills with the M4. He had to manage every single bullet or he was going to run out. But he comes back for more to try and throw that nade. And that got him killed. And now it is on Magisk to try and follow up on the legacy of Glaive out here because he just basically got them back in the round. Just pull out your knife, run there, and try and headshot the first guy you meet real quick because if you spend too much time thinking and waiting, it's probably not going to work out well. Ilian will take him down. It is an 8th round for Entropiq. They avoid that economic death. What a wild play. Run boosted with an AK and a major and a headshot on Sip. Absolutely beautiful. Lackey is such a powerful player in this game. Another headshot to bring down Glaive. Another double kill. It is every single time they hit this A-bomb site, he is ready to fight them. Absolutely stellar. He's going to get one more. A triple on Lackey. No one can stop him. Now it's on Crad to try and take a little bit of a fight to Sip here, but Megisc and Lucky are just going to have to back on out and surrender this round. That makes it 9 for Entropiq. Throw someone with a Glock. It's going to be funny.
Yeah,
even
take
if
the
it
bait.
doesn't work.
Go duck hunting.
Exactly. But they did it in an actual round.
Yeah.
Megisc going to hold on to the... Last time they didn't flash him out quite enough. Maybe they could do it here. Creeping through, and Lackey's going to be going down this time. No double kill for him.
The flash goes off a split second after that shot. That is crazy timing. But Entropiq have still managed to crab walk their way up onto the bomb site. They'll get a bomb plant here, and now the onus is on Astralis to retake.
Yes, it is. Not that many, actually, well, no nades really left on the side of Entropiq. So holding catwalk could be pretty tricky, although Nickelback with a good kill. Crad coming in from long, not even waiting for the timing, and takes a kill out long, dropping Glaive as well. He's controlling it. Oh, and the spray at range to bring down Megisc. Dupree all on his own, just like that, from a 4-on-4 into a 1 versus 3. It was looking so good otherwise for Astralis, but it'll be a 10th round on the board for Entropiq.
And they realize now that they're, I mean, if with an extra player up top like that, and Lucky gives it away, going to lose that fight through the smoke with the FAMAS, bold, trying to make a play, but that's just not going to happen. And now Entropiq can get the bomb planted. There isn't much that Astralis can do to stop this.
A little bit of a jump, I was going to say, otherwise they could have tried to boost. The jump is doing a bit of damage. They don't need a bit, they need to win this round badly on the side of Astralis. 10-3. Glaive still hanging around with the UMP. 14th round, so I mean, you could justify saving. Maybe if you're on the Astralis side, you kind of know that you're going to need this money in the next round, although they are going for it now. They're going to find Ilian as well, leaving Lackey on his own, and the jump coming in. Glaive with the shot on Lackey at the end with the UMP, so the angle, that easily could have been a kill there. Megisc kind of AD-ADing a little bit there while spraying the gun, and it works out. He's going to get the kill on Forrester. Not bad. Crad not quite brave enough to move forward in that position. Lackey goes down to Lucky, and it's a 3-on-5. Great start for Astralis. This is what they needed like 5 rounds ago. They needed this kind of a beginning, and I don't know why they're hanging around in the middle still. They got the 3-on-5 they need, and Megisc goes down. This play is being telegraphed from all the way across the map, and Astralis surely know what is going to be coming, and especially they'll know Dupree just has a Molotov in his hand. Going to be ready for it. That'll segment them off, and he gets the headshot on Crad as well. So this round is definitely done, and Astralis will be able to find a way to get 5 on the board here. Ilian on his own, and Dupree's already pushed up. That's a pretty good little double kill for him, and it will be... It's not what you want. Ilian, Crad playing here behind the smoke. They're not checking it. They're not suspicious. Oh, he walks out. It could be beautiful, and it will be. Crad with a triple, taking down Lucky, Megisc, and Sip. They just were not suspicious. They did not suspect that anything bad was happening inside of that smoke, and oh boy, were they wrong. Glaive now, 1 versus 5 out here. And the setup, the fact that Nickelback got that 1 kill, that is suddenly all of their attention. Their mind is just somewhere else. And Glaive, well, he's being held. A dualies and a USP on one side. He's going to be straight dead out here. Execution 11-5 in favor of Entropiq.
Outright.
Kind of a reversal of roles here, where the CT side knows what is coming for sure. They definitely know, but they might still lose the round, even if they have all the intel, which normally is like half the battle in Counter-Strike. It's just figuring out where's the actual attack going to happen. Well, this round, there's no mystery, but it still could be very hard to hold the A-bomb side, just like we saw in the first half, really. Lucky, though, doing a good job. Nickelback is there. Oh, Astralis, they should not be losing control of this round, but somehow they are. Lucky, this is just a scout. That's not going to be a kill. And just like that, it's a 1 versus 2. I really cannot believe it. They had this round locked down. 3 versus 5. They had that A-bomb site. They were just there. And they somehow walk their way onto the site and get killed. Megisc walking into the scout. He's real low on health, and he's going to be down. He couldn't find the head of Ilian, and that's a 13th round. This exact same setup.
You're right, you're right.
So, Sib, that's pretty close. But Ilian will take him down with a much more powerful rifle. So back into a 4-on-4. And the rest of them, they have pistols. They could try and do something. They're getting outsniped by Ilian, who's had a... It's a pretty respectable game himself. A little bit of a missed opportunity there, perhaps. But he's got some backup in here. So even if they try and flash him down, yep, the M4 is in front. Always a good setup to try and do that. And it's a 2-on-4.
Has he not missed a shot yet? That's sick. What a good feel. He's just tagging everybody, and that's what it feels like when you get to just stand your ground in mid, just taking shot after shot. Astralis challenging one after the other as well. And Astralis right now are looking a little disjointed. Spacing not quite right, not quite taking advantage of utility either. And so I'm wondering right now what the comms are like on Astralis, if they're clean or if they're quieting down. Because this is just looking like another beating, Anders. 14 to... We just wait and see where they hit. And we have to hit our shots when the time comes.
Speaking of time, 27 seconds. Lucky with the kill on Forrest, a good flashbang, but Lucky, he could not pick up more than... They were really blind, I think, in that middle, but they find a way to thread the needle here. Astralis even getting the shot for the smoke on Dupree there. That's not bad. Taking down Nickelback, and that'll give them the round.
Through the smoke in CT, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, everybody is there from Astralis because they are going for the death ball approach, where it's just...
And they have no grenades, so it is just going to be the raw fight. Only holding middle is Dupree, the rest of them will be coming in. A little bit one at a time, a little bit slowed down, in fact. They don't have time for this at all. Ilian and Nickelback doing it. 19 seconds, a big triple coming out from Nickelback. Doubled so far, actually. One of them there, I think, stolen by Forrester. And Lucky, he can't do anything. This was such a weak attempt from Astralis in a lot of ways. They had the setup for it. They had the 4 versus 2 basically in the bomb site, and they just couldn't actually get through even the first player.
They had the grenades too, Anders.
Yeah, you're right.
They had everything. Oh,
he
survives. It's pretty good here for Astralis, all things considered. But Entropiq, do they go? They were thinking about it, and sure enough, but there's the trade. Alien takes Glaive. That had to happen. You had to have the 1-for-1 in mid.
Yeah, still fighting. Think about this mid fight is something that we just did not see before the change almost ever. Crad goes down.
Wow.
I think probably attempting to use the confusion in middle. And that's fine to use some time on, but they used over 20 seconds to wait around like this. And that's starting to feel not so much like you're giving an opportunity for your opponent to make a mistake. It's starting to feel like you're just not really making any assertive calls right now. And Entropiq have not given them any mistakes so far. Nickelback is right at the edge. He hears the footsteps. He's going to spray down one. And on the other side, Dupree is on his own, trying to hold on to it. Magus finally shown up to help out, but this is not a good look. 15 seconds on the clock, and they're going to have to try and see if they can get through Ilian. But that's just not easy. He's already taken 1 kill. Magus out in the open, and he is gone. 16-6 will be another stopping block here for Astralis as they fall to Entropiq.
Wow, and this is Astralis that we're talking about. They've made the changes with the roster as well to get